All right, welcome in everyone. The post-Twipt show, a Spore with the content today. 25 cards now in packs, a mission. We got some giveaways to do. We got some bounties. We got other OOTP talk. Welcome in, guys. If you did not get your full drops on the OOTP channel, don't you worry. Don't worry. Tune in tonight for the replay, and you can pick up where you left off. Yes, you can continue to get your drops tonight on the replay. Usually DishNet runs at around 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern. Sometime tonight, check out the OOTP channel and finish off your drops if you missed them. Ezra in the chat, Ollie in the chat, I dub a Dukeston boiled egg. Oh, boiled egg. Come on. I thought that was a secret. Come on. Did you mean to actually type that in chat, or did you mean just to send me a mental telepathic note? Boiled egg. Oh, that is usually one tough shell to crack. We have finally, after what, 12 months as a subscriber, we've finally seen the emotional feminine side, the expressive side come out of boiled egg with the big capital letters. Now, careful, boiled, because my bot, my night bot might do something if you put too many caps in. Jay Crow is here. I haven't seen you in a while. Jay Crow 68. Brent is in the house. 13. I know, Spore. I'm excited. I can't contain my excitement. It's been a while. It's been a few weeks. Bronze and the 5L and the iron have just been kind of like dragging along, but I always remember what you said at the beginning of the cycle. You said, I'm going to let the iron and bronze kind of sit for a while. I want to see where the meta shapes in and shapes out. I want to kind of see where the everything kind of settles. And then I'm going to bring some bangers. And boy, did you bring a lot to think about today. So, yes. And plus, Spore mentioned the treasure trove is coming back. If you don't know what the treasure trove is, it's basically Christmas for all the lower level people, people that like to play bronze, iron, silver, little bit of gold. Every Tuesday, we get to open presents. And Spore did say the first one may not be on a Tuesday. Here's my guess. Let's see how well I know Spore. So a PTCS is coming up. The cycle ends this week, so you got till the end of Sunday to get in. And then it's a week after on the following Saturday when the PTCS gets played out. Monday morning, Spore is going to come on, all refreshed, all adrenaline going to present the PTCS formats, the cards, the prizes, all that kind of stuff. He's going to come on Monday morning. Then on the Saturday, we're going to play the PTCS. And then my guess is maybe Saturday night or Sunday night, we get a little treasure trove. I don't know. I have no inside information. None whatsoever. None. I track people and I track their habits and I track their previous history. And Spore has a previous history of a Saturday, Sunday night post PTCS drop. Just saying, just my prediction. I don't want to plant any seeds in Spore. I do not want to plant any seeds in Spore. I'm just coming up with my prediction. Boiled egg, there's no ticket. You and Mark need to get a room because you keep putting ticket. You need to sit in a room together with your laptops and just harass me with tickets when there's no contest going on. There's no tickets. There's no early bird. Talk about people being programmed. It's like, but Lap always has an early bird. He just started up. I'm on mute, but everyone else is putting ticket in, so I better put ticket in. I know you guys. I can read you like an open book. Speaking of open books, I've started into this one here. Fall from Grace. No, it's not about Elvis Presley. No, it's not about boiled egg. Boiled eggs Fall from Grace book would be a lot thicker. This is like 200 pages. Shoeless Joe. And then the more big time reading. We got The Babe. Yeah, we got The Babe. I've showed you these books before. So that's some light reading there. I'm still old school. I do not like this Kindle stuff. Don't give me a book electronically. Like, I don't want to be sitting on my phone going like swipe, swipe, swipe. My wife might think I'm on some dating service. I keep why do you keep swiping, honey? Why? Swiping up, doesn't that mean you want to meet up for a date? I'm like, no, I'm reading on Kindle. What's Kindle? Are you trying to kindle some sort of romance behind my back? So yeah, I prefer physical copies of books. Yes, I'm a boomer. No, I'm Generation X. I'm Gen X. The best generation to be part of. If you're not part of Gen X, I feel sorry for you. I apologize. You missed out on some of the best times, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, rap music when it was good, that kind of stuff. Plus, you got some of the old school memories. You got to listen to some good old fashioned country from your parents' radio. You got to witness the rise of technology from 8 tracks all the way to digital. You got to use VHS, Betamax. You got to watch those reel to reel tapes in school. And the slides where the teacher, I don't know if you guys had this in your schools, but the teacher would whoever sits next to the projector say, Johnny, can you every time you hear the beep, can you please advance it to the next slide? And so every year at the beginning of the year, I always sat near where the projector would be because I wanted to be Johnny. I wanted to be teacher. I'll push the button. Can I push the button, please, to the next slide? Because that would force me to stay awake during the show because those were boring as heck, those slideshows. Be like, and back in 1789, during the uprising in France, beep. Oh, okay. Doing my job, teacher. King Louis XVI was bombarded with requests to do something about the food shortages. And then the people went to the Bastille. Beep. Oh, I'm on it. Well, yeah, that's where you guys got the idea to spin your records backwards. I'm sure Max LP, are you in the house? Max LP, come on, you should be disturbed by that spinning things backwards. Do not take your Beatles record and try and spin it backwards. You get a much different song. MTV when it didn't suck, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I like Now you can just YouTube any old video that you want, but back then you had to actually pay attention and come on, when are you going to recycle through? Come on, play Ghostbusters again. Come on. I love that video. So many funny moments in Ghostbusters. Who sang Ghostbusters? Was it Lionel Richie? Roy Orbison? Who was it? Some one-hit wonder. Who was the one-hit wonder for Ghostbusters? That was, yeah, Rocketeer. Okay, now I know who else is a Gen Xer. See, my little trick to get the Gen Xers. There we go. We got a few more Gen Xers. Wasn't that a cool video? Yeah. And some of those music videos, I mean, once you saw past the big hair, you just had to wade through all the big hair. Some of those were pretty emotional. Did you guys remember that one by REO Speedwagon? I can't remember what it was called, but where they would go through the life, and that made you cry. Like seriously, and it's okay. You guys can Boiled Egg already professed his love for me. You guys can cry as well. It's okay to do that on this channel. But that video, oof, that video. Well, I can read people. So Spurtle, thank you. Thank you for acknowledging that it's okay to cry. Are you the same way? See, Boiled Egg. He is coming out today, folks. We are seeing the real side of Boiled Egg if he knows that songs. Yeah, Dire Straits, like the Money for Nothing video. When you're watching that on MTV and you're like, hey, MTV, why are you playing the censored version? Come on, give me the real version of Money for Nothing where there's actual swear words in it. Remember that? You'd have to go and buy the LP to get what do they call that? The non-radio edit or something? Those radio edits were, yeah. Are you talking about the movie or the song? The movie made you cry too. Come on. Mel Gibson in Forever Young. Come on. If you didn't cry in that one, I didn't cry in The Notebook. No, I wasn't a crier in The Notebook, but Forever Young, oh, yeah, because it involved some sort of time travel thingy. So it was a movie worth crying in. Josh, have you not listened to Money for Nothing? The 8-minute version? There's, like, the radio version, which is, like, 4 minutes, and then they got, like, the extended version, and oh, yeah, you need to cover your ears during some of it. Oh, ZZ Top as a teenager? You're like, "Oh, when's the next ZZ Top video? Oh, legs. When's the next one coming out?" Yeah, they got the best models for those videos. She's got legs. She knows how to use them. Fussmucker, that's your next meme. I've got a project for you. I want ZZ Top. I want us in ZZ Top. I'll tell you who I want in ZZ Top a little bit later. Let's get on with the show. We're going to do giveaways a little later. We're going to do some bounties later. And at the end of the show, before heading over to Mr. Dynamic, we are going to do a late bird draw. So, late bird draw will come up at the end of the show. Okay, yes. Boiled egg, I'm already taken. All right, boiled egg already professed his love. I don't need you, Ruin, to profess your love too. Okay, thank you. I feel flattered, but seriously, can we leave this to DMs like we usually do? Doesn't need to be made public. Yeah. You know what my favorite song as a social studies nerd was in the 80s? Was that Billy Joel one where he like read out history books. You guys know that one? Spurtle. If I'm living in your head, you know what song I'm talking about. Not Africa. No, it was not Toto. Come on. Machia Pet got it. Yes, Flying Squirrels got it. Well, after now I feel like yeah. After 30 years of teaching, now you tell me that, Hunter? Eugh. Yes, Billy Joel. Billy Joel. Wasn't that a cool song for you social studies nerds out there? It's like da da da. The guy on the subway, they even had him in there, the guy in the subway that defended himself back in the 80s. Yeah, it was all about the bombs dropping, it was all about the Cold War. Khrushchev, Kennedy, Reagan, da da da. And then D Block with the buzzkill. Thanks, D Block. Thanks. Thanks. I was, Billy Joel, at least there was hope. REM did not give us any hope. There was no hope with REM. There you go. Flying squirrel with the answer right away. Lots of you guys with the answer. Spurtle, burner guy. How do you guys know all this stuff? Aren't your brains full? Bernie Getz. Wasn't he on Love Boat? Ezra will know that. Is that the same guy that was on Love Boat? Isn't he like a Democrat? Didn't he run in the 2016 election? Oh, I can always count on Ezra. Yes, it was not Bernie Getz. It was Bernie Kopel. Yes. What a great show that was. Every Saturday night, right, Ezra? Was it Saturdays or Sundays? I know it was on the weekend. Pretty sure it was Saturdays. Talk about hot for teacher. Everyone was hot on the Love Boat. Why was everyone a model that went on the Love Boat? Weren't there like regular people that went on the Love Boat? Was that like a qualification? Like you got into the check-in and they looked you over and they said, no, not good looking enough. Sorry. You don't get to come. Go over to the show that follows us. They'll take you, but not on the Love Boat. Nowadays, we need to do a realistic Love Boat. Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, that was a pretty good show. Yeah, we got a lot of Bernie's coming in now. Love Boat is Ezra's section. What? Love Boat is Ezra's section. You mean his knowledge, or does he camp out on the Love Boat? I've Spore, you talked about Ally McBeal DVDs being hot. Are Love Boat DVDs hot? Can you actually even get the Love Boat on DVD? I never see that in the stores. Who didn't have a crush on the girl on the Love Boat, right? When you're a kid, the girl that greeted people on. I don't think she ever appeared in TV again, but that was like, you know, every decade you had someone to get a crush on, whether it was the Brady Bunch girls, the Partridge Family girls, the Love Boat girls. Was that her name? Lauren Hughes? She related to Jonathan? Love Boat is on DVD. Max LP is in the house. Weather Girls or the Gilmore Girls? Which one, boiled egg? All right, everyone's professing their crush now. Okay, we got to move on because we're getting way too romantic now. This is not Love Connection, guys. I may be Chuck Woolery sometimes. We'll be back in 2 and 2. Peace. Let's continue on. Oh. Was she the one on TJ Hooker? Was that the one? No, that wasn't her. No. It was a different Heather. Heather's a pretty cool name as it is. You associate it. I don't know who Heather Thomas is. You guys are just like, this is the fastest my chat has been. You just guys naming all these girls that you had crushes on. Who was on the Fall Guy? That was Steve Austin, wasn't it? Steve Austin was on the Fall Guy? No, that was Lee something. Lee Minor. Yes, really, Vanilla Gorilla. That's TJ Hooker. That's the one that was on there. Oof. I'm telling you. Good thing she wasn't a teacher. How did I go from Kindle to crushes women on stream? I know iDub. It's just, yeah, I know. I guess Kindle, Fire, Hot, crushes. See, I can make the connection. All right. Tonight, if you're a hockey fan, Game 5 goes between the Panthers and the Rangers. New York losing game number 4 in Florida. They go back to New York City. Fussmucker will have his beverages and Cheetos and Doritos and sandwiches ready to go. Do not DM Fussmucker tonight at about 8 p.m. Eastern. He will be busy watching the Rangers. I called the Rangers in 7. Right now it's tied up at 2. So yes, Stanley Cup action going tonight. Also, mark your calendars, mark your Kindle, put it on a sticky note. Tuesday, D-Block is back. Johnny D-Block Dickshot is back because we have cards to talk about now. We've got, I think Spore said 11 bronze and iron cards today. And who knows? Maybe there'll be a PTCS iron or bronze card too. We're guaranteed at least one as kind of the entry level card. So on Tuesday, we are going to talk about a lot of things. We're going to go over all the top performing cards for the May 5L and 6L. So the cards that perform the best as hitters and pitchers. We'll see if they're different. Is Adam Dunn in the top hitters for both the 5L and 6L? Of course he is. And we're going to have a special guest, Dee Dempsey, who runs the Orleans Firebirds. He will be on as well. All right, back in 2 minutes' time. Keep posting your crushes there. Boiled egg, I need to have a talk with you, my friend. Back in 2 and 2. All right, just having fun catching up on chat there over the break. Feeling a little winded, running back to the computer here. Whew. Did someone say their crush was Betty White? What else do we got going on here? What else? Yes, so coming up. You guys, you guys, I'm seeing all these names from the past here. Boiled egg, boiled egg has Maud on DVD. He watches Maud over and over and over. Yeah. Hey. I don't know. Timmins, Ontario. They like their Maud. So coming up on Tuesday, D Block is going to join me. D Dempsey is going to join me. We're going to talk about the PTCS formats. We're going to talk about lower level PTCS, iron, bronze. Give you some tips and suggestions because again, all three of us love the lower levels. D Dempsey has been really successful in previous PTCSs, and he's going to give us some strategies that I've not really seen described on streams before. So if you're in bronze, in iron, you don't want to miss out on Tuesday as we go through the best 5L, 6L cards from May. We talk about the new cards that just came out today, and we look at the PTCS. So Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern, D Block and D Dempsey. We got a Texan and a German. A Texan, a German, and a Canadian walk onto a stream. What could happen? All right, let's get into a little bit of bounty action. First one is the Bronze Quick. If you want to get in on a Bronze Quick, we're not going to enter this one. We're going to wait till this one fills up because there are 5 people in it already. But if you have a slot open and you want to put your team in or a team into Bronze Quick, if you're able to knock me out of the tournament like Jenks did yesterday or the day before, I think it was yesterday Jenks knocked me out, then you can win 5 packs. And then we're going to do a draft bounty as well, like we usually do. We got to wait for this one to fill first. Let me go into my bronze cap. Because you never know. I might do well there, bronze cap. And yeah, there are a lot of cards today, like so many lower level cards and the combinator possibilities or using them as combinator food. So we need some time to think about these cards, D Block, D Dempsey, and I. So we're going to talk about them on Tuesday. I will be on Monday after Spore. Spore usually comes on. I don't know if he's got a specific time when he's going to come on Monday. He usually comes on around noonish, 11 a.m. Eastern, somewhere around there. And then I'll be on after that. All right, 10 out of 16. Come on. You guys usually fill these up quicker. Who are we going to avoid? Beltray buddies. D Dempsey, you needed to wait one more tournament. Just exit out of this one, D Dempsey. We want you in the next one. Show off your prowess. Caffeinated Killabrew, that's a cool name. Atlanta Braves, I'm familiar with them. I think that might be Kitty Poo Poo. Might be Kitty. Spore says 11 a.m. is a safe bet. Excellent. Good. That works out perfectly. So catch Spore Monday at around 11 a.m. Eastern for the PTCS update. And he will express his childhood crushes. Will it be someone from the Golden Girls, like some of you? Or will it be someone from Full House, maybe? Growing Pains, possibly? Kind of shows that Spore would have grown up during. Maybe someone from Dynasty or Dallas. You just never know. I know you did, Spore. I know. You were a kid of the 90s. 90s, early 2000s. All right. This one is full. So as soon as the next one fires off, I'm going to enter, and feel free to enter and declare in the chat that you're in. Yeah, that's a whole different discussion. Baseball movies. We'll save that for a different time. We need to do a stream just to talk about baseball movies and our ranking of baseball movies. All right, sign up in the bronze. Get your team in. Good luck. Declare that you're in the shack. We got McCod Car. Oh, McCod Car. My OOTP 24 nemesis. All right, so we're going to leave that one. We are now going to go to our other draft, our perfect draft, and we are going to get in 196 because no one is in 196, folks. Let's fill it up with chat members so we don't have any of these outliers. Perfect team 196. And it's a little bit based on trust today. Your word. You must, for this bounty draft, you must draft all NEL cards that you see. Of course, minimum. If you're shown 3, you can only pick 2. And after that, all players, their first name in honor of Stan, in honor of some of the cards we saw today with short names. All players have to have 5 letters or less in their first name. Cool Papa counts. Cool. His name's Cool. Babe counts. But some of those ones that Spore and I can't pronounce, they do not count because they have too many letters in their name. Let's make it easy for us. Pronounceable 5 letters or less. All right. So again, the NEL cards do not have to have 5 letters or less. It can be any NEL card. It can have every letter of the alphabet in it. That's fine. But after that, the non-LE cards, 5 letters or less. Star, Fox Star are in both. A-Dub in the perfect draft. Kitty Poo Poo is in. The red shirts are in. It is right here, 196, 10-minute draft, right on the screen. Hoping to get some good NEL cards. 15 teams entered so far. Looks like we have maybe 1 spot left. 10-minute draft, ID 196. And if you declared that you're in, you can claim the bounty. I'll have to go double check that once I get knocked out. But you got to meet the rules. If someone can post it in chat, I will pin it. Rules are all NEL cards and players with 5 letters or less in their first name. So you could draft a Paul. You could. All right, here we go. Remember, you only have 10 minutes. I cannot draft this first guy. There's no NEL cards here. So I can take Stu, Baby. I said you could take Cool, so you could take Baby or Ian. Stu, Baby, Ian. Baby, Stu, Ian. That just sounds wrong. That's gross. Okay, we're going to go with the high-end pitcher, Stu. James Wood qualifies. I am taking James. Thank you, D. Dempsey. There you are. I hope you got into our bronze bounty. I saw you were in the previous one. James Wood. Levi, John, JR, Edgar counts. Edgar, let's go Edgar. Where are the NEL cards? None yet. Justin does not count. We can take Craig and Rudy. Carson and Earl. Not one NEL card yet. Have you guys been getting any NEL cards? I'm in round 6 and haven't seen one yet. Let's go Paul. There you go, Spore. I got you. Paul and Jamie. Make Sure I get enough pitchers. Ed and Ray, Pedro, Rosie. Spore, just you don't get to change the projector next time it beeps. Carson. I got so excited with the future legend card, I didn't look at the letters. Carson is on the bench. Send a reserve roster. Hey, flying squirrels. That's going to cause me to use up some of my 10 minutes here. Thank you. Flying squirrels, everyone. Give a round. Hold the Combinator. Amos Rusi. Exactly, D. Dempsey. I'm just seeing if you guys actually notice. And Spore did. Jeez. No qualifying catchers yet. That's a good point. I got to look for one more. You're telling me you didn't get Earl? Tony? Does that work, Spore? Tony? Not Anthony, it's Tony. Teacher, teacher, Lap's cheating. Lap, no more turning the slides for you. You move to the back of the room, away from the projector. Joe. Jim. Birdie, 1, 2, 3. No, Birdie does not qualify. But Jimmy does. I need another third baseman. Jake Myers. Connor does not work. Logan does. Okay, I'm taking my second catcher. Logan. Ooh. 106. Don't forget, as Spore mentioned, he believes live cards are going to go change on Monday. No confirmation of that, of course, but live specking. You can do a little bit of that over the next few days. Go check out the Monday video with Fuss Mucker. Fuss gives you a few suggestions. I'll give you a free one here. No, you go watch the video. I'm not giving you a free one. Louie. Andy. Need a second baseman. I've still got 5 minutes. I got lots. I can get a lot done in 5 minutes. Doesn't take Ed. Oh, I don't need a third catcher, but Ed, you can play everywhere. Look at that. Are you guys not getting catchers? I've got Earl, I've got Logan, Ed, Chris. I got more catchers than I need. Bob Kennedy. It's the round of 5 cards that might be a little scary. Okay, I've got 9 pitchers. Okay, chat. I need clarification on my own rules. I said you could take like baby for baby doll, cool for cool papa. How about a hyphenated name? Can I take Wang? Can I have Wang? Because he's hyphenated. Look at that. You guys are just so compassionate. You're just so loving. Why can't you be boiled egg? Well, you might have to have a chapter for EVC in that book, Boiled Egg. We might have to have, like, you know how books have intros, prologues? We might need that as an EVC for the book because he's coming up with some doozies. Okay. No Wang. I'm taking Dick. Dick for me. Lou for me. Guys not allowing me Wang, one of the best bronze pitchers. And look, I got 2 Pauls to choose from. I got bookend Pauls. I got enough right fielders. I need another pitcher. Paul. Tom. This is round. Oh, I got to pick 5 players here. Okay. 5 players. Tony. 11 pitchers. Tony, Todd, Ty. Tony, Todd, Ty, Paul. We got 2 Pauls. I need a cent. Okay. Paul, I got 3 Pauls on my team. I've got no NEL cards. Not a single one was offered. You guys saw that. I might be the only team without an NEL card. Oh, I got no shortstops. Minor inconvenience. Are you telling me you can't win without a shortstop? But I got 3 Pauls. All right, now I got to double check my team. Carson is not qualified, apparently. Send a reserve roster. Submit. I'll have to double check when the game fires off. Tony, 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 you get to be number 5. I won't need you because I'm going to sweep my first round. No emergency pitcher. You can go mop up. Let's see if I worked out for shortstops. Salon 1. Please notify me earlier that I have no shortstops. Thank you for the follows today. Bruner Racing, Bruner_Racing. Welcome to the channel. Bruner, I got to ask you, since you're a racing fan, what's your favorite racing number? I'm a Jimmy Johnson kind of guy from the 2000s. The Lowe's car. 48. 48. Bruner Racing. Let us know what your number is. Pierogi Addict. Pierogi Addict. I'm Ukrainian, so I'm going to call you Pierogi Addict. I hope that's close. Pierogi Addict, welcome. You are kind of my type of viewer. Do you like cheddar bacon? Do you like apple? Do you like sauerkraut? Maybe a little bit of cottage cheese? What are you an addict for, a pierogi? No, it's pierogi. My channel, darn it. If I want to call this user Pierogi Addict, they're pierogi. Now I'm hungry. Oh, Jacques. Oh, Jacques. No, I'm more of a Scott. Oh, what's his name? Same name as a tire. Scott Michelin, something like that. Almost won the Indianapolis 500 one year, except for one certain Al Unser Jr. Rigged. Kolbasa. Okay, you guys are distracting me again. The tournament's going to fire off. Stop that, D-Block. Talking pierogies and race cars. Something you'll never find in a chat ever. Pierogies and race cars. Did Bruner Racing actually respond, or is it a bot? Gorgo's in the house. He got 91 packs to open. He got 3 new NEL cards, including a diamond. Was it the pitcher? Gorgo, who is your diamond pitcher? Your dad was on Jeff Bodine's pit crew. Now there would be some interesting conversations. Does he want to come on my channel and talk about some of the behind the scenes stuff? That would be cool. You know, there's no swearing though. No swearing. And he's got to get it done in 11.3 seconds. He'll be on a timer. Yeah, I do not have any shortstops. So I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll with the 8 guys I do have. Well, I got Cohen. See, OOTP, you're messing with me. I do have someone eligible, but you didn't put him in as a starter because you had him as a second baseman. Wouldn't it make sense to put Wigington as a second baseman? Like that? There we go. We got a shortstop, folks. Logan, I'm sorry, Logan, but you're pretty much backing up the entire team as much as you can. householder, Cohen. Okay. Except Logan, you're not backing up much against the lefties. 11.3 is enough. It's enough. If you want to win the race, you have to go 11.3. Otherwise, all these other race car drivers are going to pass you in the pit lane. Sounds like lots of missions, folks. Let's take a quick peek before we go on to our next segment, because we're going to go to Washington State after our next break. And then trivia is going to come up a little bit later. But yeah, we're going to head to Washington State. You ever been to Washington? Way up in the left side of the US, upper left corner. Apparently, we have some missions. Let's see. Let's sort by date added. 76 days ago. I always pick the wrong one. Holy smokes. Well, we're going to go to the break. I'm going to leave this up on the screen. You can see all the missions there. Back in 2 minutes' time. Go 2005 holds the George Carr Diamond. Congratulations, Gorgo. All right, we are back. Lots of missions for you guys to complete over the weekend. I did not auto-complete any as well, so got a little bit of work to do on that. But yeah, there are a group of people in OOTP that love missions. They just love playing missions. or completing missions. So it looks like a lot of those are pack rewards for the missions. Pretty much all pack rewards, other than the Edsel Walker, the only mission card today. But to get that, you have to complete all NeL 1 and 2. So lots of mission diamond packs, historical diamond packs, gold packs, standard packs, silver packs, every type of pack. Did we get any kind of new pack? Still the same as yesterday with the perfect pack. So they seem to be rotating every couple weeks now with kind of like a spotlight kind of one that you can open. But so we might not get one this week. Maybe we'll get one next week, or might not be till Saturday, because it was Saturday last week when that pack came out. So they might be switching up a little bit and not releasing them on Thursday anymore. Live perfect streak, 14 cards. Well, okay, I just got to break that streak now. I got to just impromptu. Look at, there's no live cards and no perfect cards. That's a pretty big streak, though. Of all your perfect cards that you've got, the last 14 have been live. 14 in a row, live perfects, D Block. Man, you got to get out of this rut. That is, yeah, that the odds of that happening are very, very low. And I open a standard pack and I get all historical cards. I'm just going to see if I can get an NeL card in 4 or 5 packs here. More historical, 11 out of 12 historical cards. And there we go. There's our lives. Good weekend to open up packs too, because for live spec, if you pull some of these cards that are going to be boosted on Monday, some extra perfect points for you. Sell off the ones that might drop and hang on to the ones that might go up. There we go. Hey, what a pack that is, folks. I'm going to give myself a round of applause on that one. All right, 2 gold cards and one of the new NeL cards. And this is my bronze team. So, Mr. Alexander, you may get a shot. What do we got? Live. So apparently these are going for a lot. Well, one sold for 4,600. I'm going to give you a deal. 4,400. I hope. Oh boy, maybe I shouldn't. No, I want to take advantage of the market right now. I'm going to put them on the market. See if someone pays over $4 grand for a bronze. Yeah, you sell off those iron and bronzes now, because they're going to be within a week. They're going to be a couple hundred points. So you might as well sell them off now. Already one sold for 4,600. Okay, we'll try a couple more. 2 more gold cards. Come on, NeL. Future legend Cole Young. All right. Start it up, Mario. Someone paid $6K for boots. You pulled the boots and oh, Tommy Holmes. This is one of the new cards in the game. Well, not new cards in the game, but new cards in packs. This Tommy Holmes was part of the 25th anniversary gold pack that pre-orders got. So if you pre-ordered the game, you got a free pack with 10 cards, and you had to pick 2 of them. All of them were gold cards. And as of a couple days ago, they put all 10 of those cards into the packs now. So you can pull a Doc Ellis, say Hugh Duffy, Fernando Rodney, Tommy Holmes. And you can see that the prices are pretty good on them right now, because they're still kind of relatively newish. Cole Young going for 12,000 for a gold. Well, yes, please. Since you won't make my regular team. So it's been pretty profitable opening packs right now. Bronze and a gold, 3 more packs. Yes, the horseshoes are coming, D Block. I get better pull rates when I better pulls when I don't plan on opening packs. What the heck is that? You guys see that? You see that right there? Am I pointing the right way? There we go. There we go. I don't know. I don't know if my camera is pointing the right way. Wrong way? Okay. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Hello, little perfect. Little perfect. Can you do the Mr. Dynamic dance? There we go. There we go. Perfect. Well, D Block, I hope I get a live card because, you pulled 14 in a row live. Man, I'd feel bad if I pulled a historical on the first shot here. Well, let's hope for one of the new cards today. Let's do a quick little Helm Biscuit prediction. We'll leave it up for 1 minute. You can bet your Helm Biscuits. Is it going to be a live or historical perfect card? Castanar, like, that's the thing. That's the thing. Just impromptu open packs one time. Just go over and say, "Oh, I'm going to open packs." You'll get better luck. When you plan on it and you say, "Okay, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to open some packs," you get nothing. I open like 70 packs on Monday on my packs only team and I get nothing. I say, what the heck? Let's open 10 packs. And I get some good cards. Yeah. I actually don't have a nose for perfects. I am not I'm not one of the streamers that usually gets a lot of perfect cards. You want to look for streamers that have vowels at the start of their name or are from Hawaii. One of the two. I dub. Don't spoil the 5L. We're going to look at the 5L a little bit later because some people in chat here are in contention and part of today's 5L semifinals. Ollie North. Hey, is that the Diamond 95 live that might go up to perfect? I would hang on to that one. There's so many Contreras players now, I get them mixed up. Is that the good catcher from Milwaukee? Any insight to why your Harry Ford Future Legend card is only hitting to 192 in bronze? Well, I'll give you the same answer that sometimes I ask myself. Why is my half combinated team losing to live cards in bronze quicks? Just be patient. Be patient. Henry Ford will come around. He will perform like he should perform. Don't get frustrated. Like any Major League Baseball player, they can go through spurts of poor performances. No, you cannot have it now. No. And sometimes what I find too, sometimes I find that when you play higher level cards in like iron, bronze, and stone, they don't do well. But when they get up to like gold or silver leagues, that's when they start to shine. I don't know. That's just weird. So you get a perfect Jackie Robinson, and he doesn't do what you think he should do at the lower levels. But at the higher levels, he starts to pick it up. So, all right, here we go. The bets are in. What do we got for predictions? We got 55% live, 44% historical. You can't make this up. Synchronicity, big time. Take a drink. 55% of you think it's going to be alive. 45% think it's going to be historical. Those of you that play the game know the significance of those two numbers. 63,000 Helm Biscuits on live, 51,000 Helm Biscuits on historical. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wade Boggs not performing. Can't seem to hit above 250. Well, it's Wade Boggs. I mean, that's an easy answer. It's Wade Boggs. Here we go. Come on. Handling my historic. I can see the back of the card. I'm channeling the front of the card. NeL, NeL, NeL. How about that pitcher named Red? Maybe. There weren't many perfects today. Someone named Shane. All right. There you go, D Block. That one's for you, buddy. Duplicate, so I don't need them. I'm going to put them on the market. Duplicate, Zach Wheeler. Sell order. We will pay off those of you that chose live. Congratulations, Helm Biscuit winners. Okay, well, we go open a few more. See if the streak continues. Now we're just due for a combinator. We got some golds. We got a perfect. We got an all live. Now they're really trolling me here. Every card's alive. So we're just missing a combinator for the icing on the cake. 3 more. And did we get it? Are we going to get a combinator in the last pack? No. Okay. Kids, when you get behind, don't chase it. Don't chase. Do not chase. Walk away. Do not chase. Okay, let's take a look at the come on game. I think we might have a bounty winner already if they're in chat. Which one is it? It is number 91, I think. Well, first game, I lost to the Gambino crew. And then game number 2, I took on the West Bend East Giants and took them out 7-0. West Bend out 7-0. So West Bend, if you're in chat, I kind of apologize for the score on that one. I will try not to run up the score if I play you again. And let's see where we are. So about to play their second game. It is the Blue Hornets, the Long Lake Dragons, the Gambino baseball team, BK Black Knights, Philadelphia Athletics, the Wabanaki Passamaquoddy, and the Orleans Firebirds. So D. Dempsey did get in. And it looks like I might either play baseball team or G and S. Whoever loses that game, I'll have to take on. So again, as long as you declared in the chat that you're in, if you're the team that knocks me out of the tournament, you will get the 5 packs. Otherwise, they are unclaimed. Oh, come on, Chess. It was a heartfelt apology. Heartfelt. Okay, let's do a redo, do-over. Bobber 2911. Let's wait. Take two. Bobber 2911. From the deepest recesses, I apologize for running up the score. 7-0 is uncalled for. It is not something that we should do in this game. We should all play 4-3 games, 3-2, 1-0. 7-0 is just a little bit too much, and I blame it on Duke Sims, Rob Deere, Kitty. I blame it on players like that for running up the score against you. And not only did I run up the score, but it knocked you out of the tournament. Double whammy. I apologize. There you go. I sold Alexander for 4,000 points, a bronze card for 4,000 points. There you go, Chess. There you go. Thank you. Okay. No, that's one area I do not want to get involved in. No, I do not have the makeup to be a politician. Let's go into the speed draft. Let's find out round one matchups. Trivia coming up a little bit later, and I'm already down 1-0 to the Cape Cod Sharks. Cape Cod, Jay Sayer, are you in the chat today? I do not want to be prime minister. Oh no. Freaking no, I do not want to be a prime minister. Oof. I'd be sitting at my desk giving a speech going, Canadians, I know times are tough. We need to, oh, just wait a minute. My perfect draft is about to end. Just one sec. We need to come together as all good Canadians, and help each other out during these times of need. Jackie Robinson with a home run in the ninth. Have a good night. Yeah, that would be me as prime minister. Here are your bounty matchups in round number one. On the right side of the bracket, we have the Spatter Cones run by Fan 3. They will be taking on the Kendallville Knights by not Josh, Josh underscore. Want to get that name right. The Spitfires, Andre L 0313. They're taking on the Eagles run by Famarte. And he got NEL cards. Way to go, Famarte. We have the A-Dubs going up against the Whirlwinds from Tiger. And the Black Knights, Ollie North, one game up on new vice president of the Kitty Bransfield fan club, Ezra Denny. On the left side of the bracket, of course, we have to give it a shout out to Cape Cod Sharks for winning game one and playing it very respectfully, Chess Safari. Notice he did not run up the score. This is how all of you should you could all learn from Cape Cod Sharks. Cape Cod, if you're in the house, pat yourself on the back because you are a gentleman, you are a fair play player, and you respect your fellow OOTP players. Thank you for not running up the score. Roy Mountaineers, 2 sheds. I got nothing. They're going up against Carly Fox and Real Vanilla Gorilla, who, again, one of the best one-liner community members I know, Real Vanilla Gorilla. Although his OOTP 25 content one-liners are kind of slacking. He rocked it in OOTP 23. He like won the award. 25, age catching up with him. We got the Blue Hornets by Fire and Ore. They're taking on the Washington Park Rangers. Sean Sultan up by 1. And the Athletics by Pierogi Addict taking on Home of the Braves, Sportsman 44, another team I come up often against. And they've got a 1-game lead. There's the real vanilla gorilla. There's the real vanilla gorilla I know. Making a comeback. All right, so these are best of 5. I got to make sure my team is compliant. My opponent, Cape Cod. So what did we say? Oh yeah, all players 5 or less. Brad, Jose, Nip, Tom, Jeff, Todd, Wandy, Rich, Nick, Tyler, Kit. See, I can read all those, including one NEL card and a real good one at that. Nip beat me in game 1. Their hitters, 1, 2. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Yep. All hitters qualify. And don't think they have any NEL players here. Pete Hill? Yes, Pete Hill. Throwback card. All right, so they are compliant. They have a full team. Did they have to bench anyone? They did not. They got 26 compliant players, so good luck to Cape Cod Sharks. You have the first chance to knock me out of the tournament and claim the bounty. All right, coming up after the break, pack your suitcase, get your passport, head on the plane as we go to Washington State, home of one of my newest subscribers. Be back in 2 and 2.
My business, humming a song. I'm happy by myself, not a care in the world. This is a life, just me, myself, and I am watching the clouds up in the sky, all but laughing out loud. I'm telling you why I'm living the life, just me, myself, and I used to think that life was cold and lonely when you up and left me, sadness overwhelming. Oh me, I'm out and about, painting the town red, I'm coming around. There ain't no doubt about it, I'm no longer blue. So glad we are through, just me, myself, and I. Cried, I thought I'd die without you. Those tears are gone, no, I don't even care about you. I'm happy again, life is a blessing if I think of you. Ain't a thing that I've been missing, I'm here on my own, just singing this song. Now that you're gone, I'm happy alone, just me, myself, and I.
All right. We should be back after the break pretty quick here. B. Arthur. This is what Boiled Egg was going for. B. Arthur. Oh, we're back. Oh, don't mind me. Let me just close that down here. Let's get off that screen. There we go. Are we back? Are we back, chat? Are we here? Are we good? Are we good? I had to see what Boiled Egg was all up in arms about there. Boiled egg, you should be working right now. Come on, get back to work. It's not Friday yet. Okay, next up. Those of you that have been following my channel for a while know that every once in a while I like to take a trip. I like to find out a little bit more about my viewers, my followers, my subscribers, especially. And you'll see the Google Earth here. All those little stars are all the places we visited over the last couple years, the homes of some of the subscribers. A couple weeks ago, we went to Granite City, Illinois for Old Delano 45. And last week we had Max LP subscribe to the channel. And I thought it's time to get to know Max LP a little bit. Now, you've seen Max LP in chats. He's often on affiliate streams. He's on Ezra's stream. I see him chatting on EVC stream, D-Block stream. He is a big member, big new member. He's new to the game. And based on his name, you know that he likes vinyl records. Big vinyl record fan. He told me his favorite prize collection vinyl LP is Kiss Alive from the late 1970s because it came with free tattoos. And he just loves those. He still has them on his body. He's never washed. He's got Peter Criss on the left arm and Paul Stanley on the right arm. And he just says, Lap, that's my favorite album of all time. And so I thought it's time to get to know Max LP a little more. And you know, some say voyeur, some say stalker. I like to think it as community building. And I've only got 3 or 4 restraining orders, and none of them have held up in court. So, you know, just erase that image from your mind. We are going to go and find out and mark on our map of subscribers from all over the world. I think Germany, Denmark, few from the UK, one from Ireland, South Korea, but of course, many from America. You know, oddly enough, not many Canadians. No, not many Canadians up here. All right, let's go. Max LP, are you in the chat? There's Max LP. He is the we're going to spy on Max LP. Now, I've been to Washington, great state. When I used to live in British Columbia, we would cross the border. We would legally cross the border, and we would go shopping. We would go to Bellingham. And back when the Canadian dollar got you a little bit more bang for your buck, we would go to the big mall in Bellingham. If you're from Bellingham or ever been there, you know which mall I'm talking about. And then we would stay there for a night, and we would head back across the border. Pause or refresh. You're 20 minutes from Bellingham. Cool. Brent, thank you so much for the bits. You know, as a dog lover and cat lover, any kibbles and bits are greatly, greatly, greatly loved. And Max LP, before we get on here, Max LP, who we're going to feature today, he wants to give a shout out to Minerva. So Minerva, raise your glasses, one of our newest affiliates on OOTP. Minerva streams mini games, including OOTP. Some call him the Silver King. Some call him the Redhead Silver King. Some call him the streamer with a deep, lustrous voice. Wow, okay, not someone, one person calls him that. But Minerva from Max LP, shout out to you and all you do to make our community better. Steve Miller calls him the Space Cowboy. I don't know of anyone else. If anyone else calls him the Space Cowboy, let us know. So Max LP is from the state of Washington, from a little area that you can find out. So if you ever see his teams, one of them is Bonnie Lake. I hope it's not Boney Lake. If I'm mispronouncing it, please let me know, Max. Is it Bonnie like in Bonnie and Clyde? Or is it Boney like Boney M? Yes. Okay, that's the best answer. Don't worry, trivia is coming up later. We're going to go to trivia. We're going to go to trivia. Boney Lake. Here we go. Oh, it's by Puyallup. See, I can pronounce that. Puyallup. Puyallup, Washington. Wait, I lost my place. Teacher, there we go. So, Max, what is the population of Boney Lake, Bonnie Lake, Bonnie Lass, Pee Wee Butts? What can we expect here? Like it doesn't look very big, like 15,000 maybe? iDubbbz in Idaho. So you guys, cross the border and share a beverage. 22,000. Ooh, that's pretty big. Okay, so let's first of all, if I'm going to Bonnie Lake, they've got the essentials. They've got the Walmart, they got a Costco, and they got a Home Depot. So you can build your house, you can furnish your house, you can fill your fridge by living in Bonnie Lake. Now, there is a high school. I don't know if this is a high school that Max went to, but it's hidden. It's hidden in the trees. So those teenagers probably get away with a lot because there's so many trees around. A little bit scary if they get some bad weather, but apparently this is the path. There's Max himself walking his favorite dog named Charlotte. Yeah, it's just a coincidence. Him and Spore have the same dog name, Charlotte. D-block. We need a ticker, like Ezra had for his polls without Mister Daddy Wags. Tick 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 tick. Update 15 live perfects. I hope you get that rectified by Tuesday, D-block. So let's find out. There is. Are you familiar with this school? It looks like a former prison. What is this? Is this like seriously? Is this what a school looks like in Bonnie Lake? Ooh, did you ever play fast pitch as opposed to slow pitch? Like in Canada, we just call fast pitch baseball. I don't know. Do you guys have separate names for it? We have baseball, softball, and slow pitch. That's it. We don't have anything called fast pitch here. You played basketball. Okay. Were you a point guard? Were you a center? Power forward? Batting cages? Oh, this is a relatively new school. So you were not part of the first graduating class. If he's a 7'2" center, man. And it looks like your school motto is the Presenters. The Presenters. Who is the rock carver here? I hope they did not pay a lot for this. Come on. The printers. Something with green stuff coming out of them. Is this like Alien? Rocketeer says the Panthers. Is that right? Do we have a winner? Is it the Panthers? Well, yeah, this is small school, small town. You got the water, looks like a water tower there. I hope it's a water tower. Ooh, graduating class. 22,000 population. I'm sure you know a few of these people from the Bonnie Lake High School. You can go up to them and say, "Hey, Lap showed you on screen graduating." All right, enough of the high school. Let's leave the high school. Any place you want to point out here that if people happen to be traveling through Bonnie Lake, Max, what should they stop and see, or should they just drive right through? Is there is there a wings and things? You got schools. I'm not seeing. I'm saying, ooh, what the heck is that, Max? Favorite adult home? Come on now, this is a family channel. Boiled egg here. Favorite adult home. Yeah, come on. Where this looks like a very unexciting Northwest town. 5-star auto glass. You got the hydraulic repair shop. Ooh, Busmucker. Busmucker, I found a place you gotta go visit based on yesterday's conversation. Max, have you ever been to Spooner Farm? Asking for a friend. Isn't this the same guy from Applebee's? Man, he gets around. But yeah, popular during Halloween. We have those too, these kind of markets where on Halloween they really do things up. Corn mazes and all these other kind of things. Oh, does it have an Applebee's? Well, do tell. It's got to be a thing now. Okay. If I'm staying at the Hilton RV park, well, actually we're in Puyallup now. We don't want to go to Puyallup. We want to go to, where do we want to go? We want to go back over here, right? Okay. Okay, so I'm in the parking lot, Max, of the Home Depot, waiting for you to guide me to Applebee's. I hop on the 410. Do I go Les Schwab tire route or the Costco gas station? Where do I go from here? Am I heading to the tire center or to Costco? Costco. Okay. All right. Good. There's a Chick-fil-A. So I grab some Chick-fil-A. I stop and get a milkshake at the Sonic Drive-In. They got really good milkshakes there. There you go. There you go, Gumber. Okay, this one's for Gumber. Here you go. I've been to Sonic in Bellingham. Really good milkshakes. I don't know. Is this strictly, is this all over the US or is this like a Northwest restaurant? Sonic. Went through the drive-through. Okay, you're distracting us. Okay, if I've got to the muffler shop, have I gone too far? Sonic's all over? Okay. I was in Arizona and didn't come across a Sonic, so maybe I was just on the wrong street. Where are we going, Max? You would not make a good taxi driver because you'd be driving all over to get me to my destination, charging me extra in the parking lot of the Marshalls. Okay. Red Robin. We got a dentist. We got a sushi place. I don't see an Applebee's here. Historical marker. Ooh. Love history. Oh yeah, you mean Target. Okay. Marshalls, Target, Walmart. See, I'm lost already. I'm not paying the full cab fare here. Where the heck is Target now? Lowe's. We got a dog walk park. Zoom in on the target. I'm zooming in on the target. There it is. Oh, it's right beside Marshall's. Okay. My mistake. It's right there. Okay. This place? Applebee's Bar and Grill. Okay, here we go. Here is our Applebee's look-see. Gumber, got some nice nachos for you. All right, let's go find out if our friend's there. Food, food, more food. Teenagers skipping school. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we see you. We see you. Stay in school, kids. Applebee's is not a life for you. Look at this kid knows what he's doing. He's covering his face. He's got a bright future in front of him. You guys, get back to school. Applebee's, report those two students. There's school with the mascot. More food. Oh, we got the green drink, chat. We got the drink. See, Panthers got me messed up. There we go. So whatever you can get in Granite Falls, Granite City, you can also get at Applebee's in Bonnie Lake. Yes, music. Every Applebee's. I'm determined to find. Ooh, hello there. We're gonna find a guy that looks the same. Ooh, what are your prices like there? $12.99 for boneless wings? Are you crazy? Chicken wonton tacos? Okay, that's pretty decent. Cheetos boneless wings. I've never seen those before. You can get Cheetos boneless wings. Well, I've just seen everything now. All right, I said I'm determined to find our traveling Applesby Apple. I'm bound and determined to find him. That's not him. Well, I'm not going through all 1,000 pictures. We're going to stop at the hot dog. Okay, Max, you're a big vinyl guy. Where do you go in Bonnieville or Puyallup? Is there a place I can buy records? Like old school records? Direct me. That'll be the final place we look at. And then after the break, we're going to play some trivia. I hope you watch Spore today. Even if I have to go to Tacoma, it's a short drive. Give me the name of a good place that you buy your records at. Atomic Genius Records and more. Okay. Where is that in Bonnieville? Bonnie Lake? That's in Puyallup. Okay. So let's go to Puyallup. Now we're going to type in Atomic. I'm not going to spend all day searching. There it is. All right, folks. If you want your finest selection of vintage LPs to add to your collection, head on over to Atomic Genius Records and more. Now, this is like Wings and things. Like, do Americans just like, don't you want to save money on signs? Why do you need to add things more? Like, is there a place? Ooh, plants, trees, etc. Come on. That's unnecessary use of letters on a sign. And more. What do we mean by more? Are they like selling drugs out the back? Is that like a code word on these places? Ooh, come to this place. Things that make you drool and more. You do it to throw the Canucks off the scent. Well, that works. Oh, okay. So you can get your hair cut in the same place. Okay, very handy. I like that. Buy a few LPs, Get your haircut. LPs, shave. LPs, haircut. Okay, let's go in. Let's go inside. Oh, oh, look at this. Look at this, Max. Okay, can I go into the back room? Am I allowed? Are they gonna let me in? I might not get out. I'm scared. Oh, okay, let's go into the back room. What do we got? Oh, okay. Whew. Ooh, it looks safe. I guess this is the and more part of the sign. I don't know. I know what's behind door number 1. I do not know what's behind door number 2. I'm not going inside there. We can go up to it. Let's walk up to the door. If it's got more than one padlock, I'm out of here. Okay, we're safe. Hey, I've got something like this. I've got an old school record player like that. Very cool. Oh, that is very cool guitar work with all those 45 adapters. D block. Was there another update? Tick, 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 tick. 16 live perfects in a row for D block, including Otani and 2 Sotos. He's up to 16, folks. He's on a ripping mission. Okay. So it looks like they sell Funko Pops. What do we got here? Anything worthwhile? It fits. They would have musicians. Some very cool tumblers. Oh, look at these lunch kits. Now I'm back in my youth. Synchronicity, take a drink. We talked about Kiss Alive. And what do we find? A Kiss lunchbox. Who is your favorite Kiss member, chat? Everyone had a favorite. Come on. Who was the favorite member of Kiss? We got 1 vote for Ace, 1 for Peter. Boiled egg goes for Peter. Yeah, he was the quiet guy. I tried putting makeup on when I was young for Halloween. Let's just say it did not work out that well. Apparently, if you take flour and a little bit of water and some sort of adhesive, it just doesn't work out well. Lesson learned. So Max, I got to ask you, because they still, like, I can go to my London Drugs here and I can still buy LPs at like box chain stores. Some of these LPs are like limited edition. They're like OOTP cards. They're limited. There might be like red vinyl or green vinyl. Are you that kind of collector? Do you like to buy the limited edition records? Well, Kiss even made a famous movie. Kiss, their very own movie back in like the 1970s. You do once in a while? 25 bucks? That's pretty good. You know, that's pretty good price for a little ornament like this. Can't see which record it is, but I'd pay 25 bucks for that. I think that's pretty cool. I think though, I would see if they can personalize it. You know, put the OOTP 25 logo on here with a D Blocks logo as well, with a live countdown. You know, the clock ticks. What time will it be when D Block pulls a historical perfect? So very cool. Local artists. Nice little quaint little store. Yeah, I'm sure you could. I've seen a lot of people take vinyl and make artwork out of it. Okay, is this a sketchy part of town? If I head down the street, am I gonna get in trouble here? You got salons, you got the law. Okay, we're probably pretty safe. If there's a legal office there, you're probably pretty safe. So there you go. If you ever find yourself in Puyallup, head down to the Atomic Genius Records and More. Tell them Max LP sent you and save 25% off your favorite Kiss lunch kit. Well, you can try telling them that. Doesn't mean you'll get it. All right, Max, any other place that you would highly recommend? Is there any kind of fun museum, fun pop culture place, fun touristy place that maybe a lot of people don't know about? Anything else we can check out in the Bonnie Lake region? Any fun we can have? Wally's Drive-In. Okay. Now that one sounds fun. Wally's Drive-In. Wally's? How do you spell Wally's? Y Drive-In, Washington on Buckley? Is that where I'm heading? Lap, head down Buckley. Right here. Okay. Gumber. Don't drool now, Gumber. Things that make you drool. We have a place here called Peter's Drive-In, which has, when you order fries, they give it to you in like a big basket, like 5 times as many fries as you can eat in a given day. So this kind of reminds me of Peter's Drive-In up in Alberta, Canada. Huge lineups as well. It looks like a nice little place to go to. It's here, folks, in case you didn't know. It's there at Wally's Drive-In. Vegan ice cream, Dole Whip pineapple. And in case you're wondering what they serve, very fair prices. Wally Jr. Double Burger for $5.99. And this image was captured May 2024. So this is an updated version. Kind of reminds me of Five Guys. Yeah. Peter Chris's Drive-In. Come in, get your burger. They're all deep fried, flour everywhere. So what's your favorite? When you go to Wally's, what's your go-to meal, Max? That's probably a pretty good corn dog. $5.29. Clam chowder, mushroom Swiss burger. Okay. That's one of my favorites at the A&W. A&W, mushroom Swiss. Sauteed mushrooms and onions, Swiss cheese, mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, toasted sesame seed bun. They make it your way at Wally's Drive-In. $10.99. That better come with fries. Have you ever had the Whopper, the Wally Whopper? Because that looks like that could feed a family of 5. And you always want to safeguard. Just so you know, if you ever go to Wally's Drive-In, they warn you undercooked eggs or meat may cause foodborne illness. So they're just saying if you eat our food, you might get sick. They're covering their butts. Chili cheese fries. Fat burger. We have a fat burger up here in Canada. Yeah. I still, nothing for me beats Five Guys. You go into Five Guys and they've got kind of their little secrets. If you're not aware, you go into Five Guys and you get the double cheeseburger and you say, okay, I'd like all those toppings. And then you say, oh, and I want extra bacon and extra cheese and extra pickles and they give it to you no charge. They don't charge you extra for extra bacon. They've got my support. I even asked once for extra bacon, and they're like, oh, yeah, no problem. Same price. Five Guys, all the peanuts you can eat. They have a little peanut bin, and you grab peanuts in a bowl, and you can go back and forth eating peanuts. Fries, they dump them into a brown bag. They put them into a container, and they dump them into a brown bag, and then they take the scoop, and they scoop a few more into the bag. You definitely get your money's worth at Five Guys. Cajun fries. Extra Cajun. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Cavacom Cub fan Steve loves the Cajun fries as well. Do you guys not have the peanuts anymore at your Five Guys? We do. They've got bags and bags and bags of peanuts. Did they take them out? Hunter, that's my goal, is to make you hungry. Okay, Hunter, I got something for you. Just read this. Just read this. That'll take away the hunger. You highlighted there? Why were you highlighting there? Did I miss something? Okay. Everyone likes Five Guys. Okay. Is there a Five Guys? Because for those that may not be familiar with Five Guys, do we have one in the area? Five. Oops. I have to admit, that's a pretty good place. Five Guys. Develop on the Meridian by Fred Meyer. We don't have Fred Meyer up here in Canada. For those of you that have never been to a Five Guys, anytime you see one on the road, if you're traveling, go check it out. It's old school. It's kind of like the 1950s kind of style. They've won numerous awards. You do get a full burger though. Like, don't let this fool you. If you order something, it is a complete burger. That's bad advertising. Here's the regular fries. Of course, they got the skin on them still. And the peanuts. Yeah, this is exactly what we have. You got these little cardboard bowls and all the ketchup you need. Crack open the peanuts, and it's unlimited. You can just keep going back and forth. Pop the soda dispensers. All you can drink soda. If you order a soda, it's free refills. So, you can go there at noon and then stay there until 5 and just keep drinking pop and eating peanuts. Here's the Cajun. Here's what Cubs fan Steve was talking about. Ooh, look at this. That's a lot of spice. I think that's Cajun. Either that or it's the bottom of the fry barrel. One or the other. So go check out Five Guys. They have a very limited menu. It's like the 1950s. Like, it's there's like 4 types of burgers. I think there's hot dogs. I think there's like BLTs. Look at this. And like I said, you can get extra tomatoes, extra lettuce, extra mushrooms, free of charge. And this is what your tinfoil wrapper looks like, because there's so much in terms of toppings on your burger. Your burger can't hold it all. It just oozes out. You need like a fork to eat all the toppings. Grilled cheese, yeah, they have a really good grilled cheese as well. Very clean restaurant. Very quick. There's the bags and bags of fries and peanuts. All right. There you have it. Subscriber last week, Max LP, a collector of vinyl, loves his burgers. Want you to go to Wally's Drive-In and check out all the sights and sounds of Bonnie Lake in Washington. We need to star that place now. We need to go back to Bonnie Lake and put you as an official star. Bonnie Lake. There we go. Save starred places added to the collection. All right. Thanks, Max LP, 80 and 81. Thank the both of you for your subscription, 81. And yeah, thanks for being part of the Dog Pounds. Okay. Let's go back and check out our bounties. See if either one have been claimed. They probably have. The first one. And the winner has to be in chat, though. If they're not in chat, they don't get any prizes. And it looks like my bronze team lost to 6-5. I respect you, Gambino, because you beat me twice in this tournament. And it was only 6-5. So, Gambino, are you in the chat? Do we have a double? You also get a great view. What am I missing here? You point me somewhere else? Yeah. Save the tin foil, wash it up. It serves multiple purposes. Order it without a bun and you get a tray to eat it out of. You know, I've gone with friends that have wanted a bunless burger. Yeah. You can also get a lettuce wrap burger. You can have it wrapped in lettuce. I've seen people do that. So yeah, if you have some sort of issues with gluten or something like that, you can still get the burger without the bun. No tickets yet. If you ever want a burger, Salt Line near Nate Stadium is probably the best burgers you've ever had. Are you going to make me do this? Are you going to make these people hungry again? All right, all right. Let's go one more time. Let's go, Serpent. What am I looking for? Salt Line. Gnats. We don't got it there. I don't think it's going to come up in Google. Well, we can go to Washington because we've been to Washington before. Because Mr. Ree, who used to be a viewer of the channel in OOTP 23 and 24, is from the Silver Spring area, I think. Silver Spring. Okay. We've got to make this quick, though. Want to see one of the best burgers ever. That sub is right where you live? Well, again, I'm not saying I stalk people, but come to your own conclusions. Okay, where am I going here for the best burger ever? What's it called? Now that we're in the area, you said Salt Line. Is it Salt Line along Potomac Avenue? Is it right here, the Salt Line? Ooh, we like our drinks that have things that grow in it. Now, if that's a mint julep, I like me a mint julep once in a while. Ooh, lots of mint. Well, that's interesting. Like some sort of dipper chip in some sort of dip. Nice. Looks very eloquent. What do we got here? Some sort of crab dish, I'm guessing. Hungry girl. Yuck. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Chicken burgers. Fries very similar to Five Guys. Still have not seen the burger. Ooh. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. It's going to take a while to walk that off. No clue what that is. Looks like some sort of mushroom growing out of a glass. Lobster. All right, I'm not seeing any burgers here. Nice view, though. Now, if I looked at their menu, it'd probably be pretty pricey. There you go. The Salt Line, a 4.4-star rating, located along the Anacostia River. Head along the Frederick Douglass Memorial Bridge. Check out Albert and Son Chimneys and go to the Sandlot. Unfortunately, it's temporarily closed. You cannot stay there, but check out the Sandlot. And if you need to get some medical issues taken care of, you got lots of places to go to. Now, this one I'm just curious about. Busboys and Poets. Yeah, I'm not going in that building. I'm not going there. All right, let's go back to check out the bounty. So Double apparently isn't in the chat. So Double, we cannot award you the prizes, unfortunately. And the other one was the 10-minute draft. Well, no, there's no lap lookalikes in the Salt Line because that's like a high-end restaurant. Go to Five Guys and Applebee's. That's where you'll find me. Well, Cape Cod, Jay Sayer, I know you're in chat you were in chat because you drafted a proper team. So congratulations to Jay Sayer 7, winner of 5 packs. And if you pull a perfect, I hope it's not a live perfect because you deserve better. By the way, D-Block's taken all the live perfects, so you got a good chance. So both of the bounties are done. That was very unimpressive by me. We're going to spam another bronze. Get my revenge. Get my revenge on these people. Delco, Dakota Slammers, Mill Basin Yankees, Macabre Shea. Oh, no. Okay, I won't get my revenge. All right, guys, back with trivia after the break. Get your fingers ready. Get them limbered up. Trivia. And 10 packs on the line in 2 minutes. Yeah, get on it. as we continue on the show here today, again, a few reminders here. Craig Kimbrell still in packs. 6 out of 25 as of this morning have been pulled in packs. So we still got 19 more available Craig Kimbrells. Funny thing is, a couple of the packs only team members have pulled this. 2 of the 6 that have been pulled are packs only team members. Good to see. The showdown yesterday. Congratulations to our showdown winners yesterday. 10 packs. If you haven't received them yet, you should be getting them soon. Dono 43 and his 2014 San Francisco Giants. They defeated the Red Sox from 2004. And a Cubs fan, Steve, got his chance in the round of 64 and his 1907 Cubs on a one-hitter by Jack Feister. A one-hitter in the third and deciding game on the road. Cub fan Steve takes the 10 packs, and they defeated the 1995 Atlanta Braves with a team of John Smoltz and Greg Maddux. We had Chipper Jones, Marquise Grissom, Justice. All those guys couldn't take down the 1907 Cubs. So back next Wednesday to find out which 2 managers will advance. Again, Google your favorite app store on Google Play, on the Apple Store. Download OOTP Go. You get a free Perfect Team license, so you get one in addition to the 3 you have on your main account, and then you can load it up on your main account so you can play your OOTP Go account on your desktop, because the password and username will work. You just have to download the game for $10, have all the convenience of spamming your tournaments, checking on the buy card shop, all that kind of stuff. OOTP Go available now on your favorite Android or Apple product. 5L updates. We're getting close to the end of May. We've got 2 more days, today and tomorrow. Last chance in the Richmond Assassin Squirrels. I think that's the same Squirrels that pulled the Combinator earlier on stream here. They have 16 points. Basically, we've got 2 teams that can catch them. The Central Kentucky Pirates and Road Soda that need to do well today and tomorrow. A lighter fluid, of course, needs to have 2 strong performances. But with today's scores already in, I think that it's almost going to be a lock now for one of the top 2 teams. While we're here, let's go check out today's 5L scores. I think the tournament might be done. As always, I get knocked out early, which is cool, because then I got a free open slot to use. Yeah, that's it, Lap. Yeah. Okay, let's go check out the 5L trivia coming up in just a bit as well. But I want to make sure I get these updates in. And yeah, music lessons, that's okay. We like to stalk people. It's okay to enjoy that. It really is. You can look, but don't touch. It's okay to enjoy it. All right. I lost out to the Amarillo Armadillos 4-2. They will get the bounty ticket for their chance to win some packs. And in the quarterfinals, it was a dub. 7 games over, 7 games over music lessons, otherwise known as Franchise Time Machine. The Amarillos that beat me, the Armadillos, they beat the Matadors 4-2. Who Trying to Ball goes to the semifinals in 7 games over the Steeplejacks. And the Rednecks from Houston, don't stereotype them. Enrique Hernandez will take the Rednecks over the Seminoles, D-King Seminoles, who needed a win. And he will be taken out in Game 7 by a respectable 3-2 score. Rednecks score in the 8th and 9th to take Game 7. In the semifinals, a dub with a 4-0 victory over the Armadillos. Got revenge for me. Thank you, Andrew Jones, player of the tournament in that round. And on the other side, it was those rednecks sweeping Who Trying to Ball. So rare that we see a double sweep in the semifinals. And in the finals, it goes 7. 1-run game. A-dub. 2-0 going to the 9th. The Rednecks will score 1 in the 9th, and that will be it. Ken Raffensperger is your winning pitcher. He goes 6-1 in the tournament. It's like A-dub. Know some secret good pitchers out there. Baumgartner with his second save of the tournament. Strong tournament for Sean Barry, former Montreal Expo. He hit .381. And there you go. A-dub with the victory. Looking at the leaderboard here, a lot of the same familiar names. And of course, we always look for one certain name on the leaderboard, don't we, chat? Don't we, Ezra? We like to look for one certain player that just magically seems to appear on the leaderboard time in and time again and again. Tune in tomorrow and watch D Block sing, lip sync the entire song. No boiled egg will. There you go, Fire Nora, Jeff Steele Flex with the dancing. I'm sorry ruining your D Block moment tomorrow there, boiled egg, but don't worry. In less than 18 hours, you'll hear it again, this time with visuals. Look at this, Kitty for the Slumlords. The Slumlords, who I think are Gumber. Gumber, are you still here? There you are, Gumber. Gumber knows how to play this game. Gumber even won one of these tournaments recently. He drafts Kitty. He knows who to draft, who the good luck charm is. Look at this Kitty here. He's going into the Hall of Fame on my Discord. 34 RBIs. Are you kidding me? 69 plate appearances. 516 average, a 1.502 OPS. 6 dingers. Come on now. That's illegal in 37 states. 1.6 WAR, 272 OPS plus. Come on. I'm telling you, folks, I've been on the Kitty bandwagon since day one. Not everyone is. Some people think this is a bad card and you shouldn't draft them. Your loss. Your loss. Kitty Bransfield, once again, has a successful tournament. Max LP, can you find us? Can you go to the record store and see if there's an Adam Dunn song? No. Kitty is my player of the cycle, okay? When Johnny Dickshot comes out, I don't even want to know what kind of song D Block's going to play, because that is D Block's card, Johnny Dickshot. So you might want to keep the kids out of the room when that card is released and you go on his stream, because I don't know. You may be running back to my channel thanking me for this song. So congratulations, A-dub, on taking today's 5L. One more 5L to go over tomorrow. So it doesn't look like any of our top 4 got points today. So now it is down to Road Soda, Road Soda needs a win tomorrow, and Squirrels nowhere in the top 4. If that happens, both will get 10 packs. If it doesn't happen, Assassin Squirrels will get 20 packs. If the Pirates win tomorrow or a second place finish without a Squirrel top 4, once again, we could divide up the packs. D Block in 5th, Lighter Fluid in 4th, the Dachshunds in 7th, and so on. There you see, again, when I said Tuesday I'm having D Block and D Dempsey on, look at the top 10. Do you notice who's in the top 10? D Block and D Dempsey. Yeah. So you might want to tune in to get some advice. Of course, the 5L in the morning is played at Olympic Stadium in the 1985 environment. And the evening one, where you have a few beverages as you draft and watch the results. With 2 tournaments to go, tonight's and tomorrow night's, Mr. Sporer has a 5-point lead over Makadkar, the Matrokis, and the Seminoles. So D King, you need a win tonight. Come on, buddy. Win tonight. Better yet, beat Sporer in the semifinal, in the quarterfinals, so that he doesn't get a point. Go D King, go. Go Matrokis, go. Go Makadkar, go. Knock out Sporer from that top spot. Detroit Lions, Georgia Tech in there, the Black Knights, Mill Basin Yankees. There's D Block again. He's kind of like all he pulls is live perfects, and he's always a bridesmaid. In this case, he's the 8th bridesmaid here. And the Cleveland Spiders round out the top 10. Play the evening one in 1992 at the Sky Dome. Favors the right-handed hitters for the home runs. And our packs only update, again, still running the packs only, 124 teams this week in packs only. If that's something that interests you, go join the Discord, find out more information there. All of our hopes and dreams are on 2 managers this week. Phil B, and King Alex are the only 2 packs managers in Diamond. So we got 2 chances to try and get a packs only team up to perfect. So good luck to those managers there. Packs only, meaning you can't buy any cards on the card shop. Not allowed. Nope, not allowed. Sorry. Can I get a tournament? No. Can I buy it for my missions? No. Can I? No, you cannot. Packs only. Phil B's in the house. You're heading back to gold. No. You were so stable there in Diamond for a while. You even made the playoffs last week. Yeah, there's a big jump going from gold to diamond and then diamond to perfect. You know, getting to silver is relatively easy, especially if you get the missions done. But going to gold and then going to diamond, and staying in diamond is even tougher with the new setup this week. Hopefully you will get back soon and we'll see a few more people back there. Hopefully they'll allow the friend list to allow us in the same leagues in diamond. All right, gang, are you ready for trivia? Someone in chat say we're ready. Tell me you're ready. Are you ready for trivia? Well, we got to go and find out which places we're trying to finish in to get the packs. Let me bring up the wheel. Of course, we give 5 packs to first place, and then we spin the wheel to find the other placing. Could be second, could be last. Last week, I think it was 7th, I think. No, I think last week was 4th. The week before was 7th. So let's shuffle the wheel 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, we got a couple places just like Wheel of Fortune, couple special places. If we land on this first one here, prizes to 1st, 5th, and 10th. So we got some extra ones if we land on that one. And then this one over here on the left is, see if I can find it. It lands there. All 10 packs to first place if it lands on this one. Okay, we've randomized it. Let's go spin the wheel. Okay, so we're looking for fifth place this week. Both first place and fifth place are going to get 5 packs. Okay, let me just save that up. Head back over here. And no, there are no Bonnie Lake questions today, although you've given me an idea for future versions. If you're new to playing the trivia, Twitch has a trivia app called Quiz Kit. You should see it over on the right-hand side of your Twitch screen. You do not answer questions by typing it in chat. You simply click on the answers on the screen. Let me get the right one here. So can someone confirm the instructions have shown up? I don't have my Twitch stream running here. Do you see any instructions? Confirmed. Thank you, Jenks and D-Block. Again, you may need to click on it and give permissions to use your Twitch name. You don't have to give your credit card or anything like that, but you do need to give your Twitch name. Otherwise, you show up as contestant number 46, and you can't win the packs as contestant 46. So far, we've given out 5 packs to the Bounty Perfect Draft winner. Congratulations to that winner. Unclaimed for the Bronze Quick. And then we're going to have a late bird draw at the end of the stream. Here we go, folks. We'll get in a few questions before the break. 15 seconds this time. You do not have 20 seconds like usual because all the questions are fairly short. So I've put it down to 15 seconds. The quicker you ring in, the more points you get if you're right. However, the more points you lose if you're wrong. Yes, you can go into the negative. 13 questions. We have a Spore question and we have a Dave Steeb question towards the end, as always. Here we go. Question number 1. Charlie Henry was the first card shown on Twipt. He is listed as a pitcher, but can also play which other position? Catcher, shortstop, left fielder, or first baseman? You're going for first and you're going for fifth. All right, 15 seconds are up. Answers are in. Almost unanimous. 14 out of 15 respondents got this one correct. But again, you don't just get 1 point. You get points based on how quickly you answered. So, contestant 322, contestant 263, you were the first to ring in correctly. That usually fixes itself with question 2 or 3, so we'll see if the usernames come up next question. B Phil B, currently in that coveted number 5 spot. Next question. Romy Fields actually has a first name of Wilbert, Wilmer, Wally, Walker. What is Romy Fields? There was a little bit of discussion about that on the stream today. What is his name? I think he was a pitcher. Although with that name, he should be a rover. Answers are in. Did you get the W's mixed up? Two people put Wilbert, 3 people put Walker, 11 people put Wilmer. It was Wilmer. IDub, quickest to ring in. Famarte came in second there. And we still have our contestant 114 and contestant 274. All right, question number 3. Connie Day has an overall rating of 64, 68, 69, 71. Connie Day, lower level card. What was the overall rating? Answers are in. Guys are sharp today. 11 people got this one correct. It was 69. A lot of people were asking, that's a bronze card? Because he had so much blue. Chesty Bump, first one to ring in correctly. Contestant 114 and Underdog also rang in pretty quickly. Trade Wins, Kitty Poo Poo, Lone Star. And our total, Kitty Poo Poo currently in first overall, and IDub currently in fifth. Here we go. Connie Day's lowest card rating was I versus right-hand pitchers, power versus lefties, I versus lefties, or power versus righties. What was the lowest rating on his card? This one's going to fool a few people, I think. Let's see if IDub can get the double victory today with the 5L and the trivia. Very impressive, chat. I thought this was going to fool a lot of people, but 11 people got this right. Wow. I figured you guys would know that power was the lowest rating, but to know the specific side of the card, very good. No one guessed power versus lefties. Impressive. D. Dempsey. But it took you guys some time. The highest score was about 11,000. D. Dempsey, quickest to ring in. And contestant 114, we don't know who you are, so you won't get the packs. It'll go to whoever's underneath that. So that would currently be IDub. And speaking of dub, the other dub is back. IDub and BDub, based on how it sits right now, would get the 2 sets of packs. We're not moving everyone up, so 6th doesn't become 5th. If there's an actual name for 5th place, that name will get it. However, if there's a contestant that wins it, the next person will get it. That's how I'm working it, chat. All right, one more question before our last break of the show. Here we go. How many eligible positions are on the Bartolo card? 5, 6, 7, or 8? How many eligible positions on the card? Might be different in game, I don't know, but on the card. Answers are in. Only 8 people this time with the correct answer. It was 6. One of those kind of Dink Mothel, Bruce Petway kind of cards that you can play at multiple positions. B-Phil B, quickest to ring in, Trade Win Tides. Top 2 there on that question. And after 5 questions, IDub in first. Contestant 114, but IDub and then TX Jenks in number 5. So we're going to go to our last break here, guys. When we come back, we're going to finish off the trivia and the show. You're up, Jeff. One more time. There's your alarm. Back on the dance floor. All right, we had D-Block joining Jeff on the dance floor. And before we finish off trivia, here is your Old Delano update. Old Delano has left Wings and Things. He is no longer there. He could not handle the heat. The meet and greet is over. If you head to Granite City, do not expect to find Old Delano 45 at the Wings and Things. He is full. He has left the premises. He is headed back down the street, off to get some things that make you drool. Grabs a few Budweiser, stops at the dollar store to pick up some toilet paper, goes through the green light, and eventually will settle in his nice chair at Charlotte's Web. That's where you can find Old Delano, Granite City. And I have to show you that, those of you that missed it, because we make reference to it, I got to show you this. You tell me this is not Ezra Denny's brother. You tell me that. At the Applebee's, frequented by Old Delano. You tell me. You tell me. Ezra doesn't have a doppelganger. Come on now. Come on. There you go. There you go. So head down to the Granite City Applebee's. Go check out this guy here. He's still making his way. He keeps ordering these green drinks. He's ready. Look, he's welcoming. He's ready to give you a hug at your local Applebee's. Jenks, quiet. Ezra, I said. If Ezra and I had a brother, okay, maybe that. If Ezra and I had a brother, he would probably look like this. Back to trivia. So yeah, if we mention Applebee's in Granite City, when we talk about wings and things, and we talk about a guy hanging out there, that's who we're referring to. Okay, let me just get off Google Earth here. Back there. I really that was one of my favorite stalking episodes. Really got to thank Dylan for that. We just got to find Jeff. We just got to Jeff. We got to find out where you're from, buddy. You got to send me a DM sometime when you're going to be on, and we're going to track you down because we got to check out the nightclubs. We got to check out the dance floors in your area. Where do you go grooving and raving? Okay, back to trivia. We checked out D Block. We found a lot of boors. Next question. Here we go. Get ready, chat. Get ready. Questions coming up. The only mission card today was Turkey Stearns, Dave Hoskins, Red Ryan, or Edsel Walker. Rocketeer, you know that guy? That might be Mr. Bees himself. It's like you've seen him in multiple Applebee's. Maybe. Ask him to come on the show. He's famous now. Franchise, I have to go back and rewatch that chat. I wasn't focused on the chat. Were there some good comments about that guy on chat when we first showed him? They better not have been about me, because this is not about me. Serpent, I don't know. We're not going back to the place that we're not allowed to go in. We're not going to that place in Granite City. I've made you guys drool enough with all the food today. Underdog first in. Kitty Poo Poo, you were 104 points away from getting your song. That's how close you were. I said, if you ever come first on a question. EX Jenks, I Dub, and D Dempsey, the top 5 on that one. I Dub in first place, and in 5th place, it's TX Jenks currently. Slightly behind B Dub. It's going to be a big fight between those 3 people. Next question. What is Chuffy Alexander's bunt for hit rating? Yeah, did you guys notice that? What is his bunt for hit rating? Franchise, no one said it was me. I think you were in the wrong chat. I think you're mixing up the episodes. Wasn't that the 2020 GQ episode that we did? Yeah. 6 people got it right. It was 100. Yeah, he has a bunt rating of 100. So there's a card to draft if you play that small ball type of game. First to ring in was Trade Winds Tides. And contestant 114 moves back into first place, who I think might be Serpent, but we cannot prove that. Next question. As of the start of Twipt today, how many limited edition Kimbrels have been pulled? I even showed it to you about a half hour ago. How many Craig Kimbrel limited edition cards have been pulled as of the beginning of Twipt? Serpent, were you the one? Are you the team that beat me in the bounty? Congratulations. 14 people got it right. Oh, underdog. Darn ads. Oh, one of the bronze quicks. We only did one bronze quick. Yeah, I think it was the perfect draft. Well, sorry, guys. Couldn't toggle that off. D. Dempsey, quickest to ring in. Let's keep on moving here. On to the next question. Who is not a bunk pick by EBC this week? Cooper, Taylor, Allen, or Butts? Who is not on the bunk list? Answers are in. Well, there should be no answers for Butts. We all know Butts was on there. 7 people went with Butts. You guys, what are you, 12? Went for the joke? Cooper was on there, Andy Cooper. We had Allen on there. We had Butts on there. This isn't who didn't get a card. This was who was not on that list of 6 that he always gives us. And it was Taylor. Andy Taylor was not on there. John Doe, first to ring in correctly. Kitty Poo Poo, second. Yes, Squirrel. I do assume you remember the bunk. All right, question number 10. The 97 overall pitcher we got today was Hoskins, Day, Torriente, or Brown. Uh-oh. D-Block. D-Block, we need to quarantine you. Brent is pulling live perfects. It's spreading, D-Block. Please do not infect the community. Now Brent is infected. Answers are in. And as we wind down, let's do our final late bird draw of the day. 5 packs. Boiled egg. Now boiled egg. Now. Mark. Now. Exclamation enter. Exclamation ticket. The late bird draw for 5 packs. 3 questions to go. One is a Spore question. One is a Dave Steeb question. Here comes question number 11. Make sure you highlight it, boiled egg, so I know you're in. Quit staring at B. Arthur. It's time to enter the contest. Spore was wearing a hat representing the Hornets, Giants, Grays, or Crawfords. Yeah, I did not give you the city name, folks. Gave you part of the nickname here. The hat Spore was wearing today. What team did it represent? And iDub, I did see your comment during the show. you were making notes when Spore pointed out his jersey and hat. You were like, all right, Charlotte and Grays, I got it. You knew there was going to be a trivia question coming. Yeah, it was the Charlotte Hornets. B-Dub, contestant 736 and contestant 920. Quickest to ring in correctly. Everyone else got it wrong. including iDub. How disappointing. You were the one that actually said it during the stream, or at least typed it. It was at the Charlotte Black Hornets, I think, was the hat. So with 2 questions remaining, B-Dub has done what he's done many times before and risen to the top in first place. iDub in second, D Dempsey in third, TX Jenks in fourth, and right now, fifth would go to Underdog because we have 2 contestants in fifth and sixth. Question number 12. Lone Star going for a 6-figure. On yesterday's showdown, I mentioned that John Smoltz finished his MLB career with which team? Atlanta, Cleveland, Boston, or St. Louis? And I said, this is going to be a question tomorrow. I said, we're going to put it on stream. Those that were listening, those that showed up yesterday, where did John Smoltz finish his MLB career? Answers are in. 5 of you were able to get this one. From Atlanta, he went to Boston and then finished his career in St. Louis. Scoreboard is coming up. And as promised, finishing first on that question was community member. Hussmucker second. So here is our total scores going into the last question. B-Dub has 92,000 points. D Dempsey has 67,000 points. iDub has 60,500. Contestant 114 has 52,000. In fifth is TX Jenks at 43, almost 44,000. And then Kitty Poo Poo has 39,000. So there's about a 4,000 point swing from fifth to seventh. There is a contestant 736 in sixth, but again, they won't qualify. Underdog has 35,000, so they're kind of within range too. So we will reward our Dave Steeb knowledgeable contestant here. Here comes our last question of trivia. Dave Steeb, highest vote total ranking for the Cy Young Award was 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 7th in all the Cy Young years that he pitched. What was the highest ranking he had in the final Cy Young voting? He never won it, and he never came second. What was the highest he came? Answers are in. 8 people went with 3rd, 8 people went with 4th, 2 for 5th, 2 for 7th. The highest Dave Steeb ever got in Cy Young voting was 4th place. A shame, I tell you. A shame. The year he came 4th, he had the highest WAR for all pitchers, even though they didn't crack it back then. He just blew away all other pitchers for WAR and came 4th. Here are our final results. Congratulations go out to our winner, B-Dub. B-Dub, I've got your username already. You don't need to whisper me. Congratulations again on another win. Mr. Trivia used to be Fussmucker, but now it's B-Dub that's taken that role. You are the king of trivia lately. 93,000 for B-Dub. Second, D. Dempsey. Third, Kitty Poo Poo. And coming in fifth with 46,989 points, the tanker, iDub. A-Dub and B-Dub are our two winners once again. I think they've done that before. Folks, you need to rename your names to something dub. Just put a random letter in front of it. All right. Game is over. Congratulations. I'll get those names sent out for the packs. Again, you might have to wait a few hours for it, maybe a couple days. They are busy folks over there. We will do the late bird giveaway here. So you got about 30 seconds left. Exclamation enter, exclamation ticket. I'll do my wrap up here. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thanks Pierogi Addict, Bruner Racing. Thanks OOTP Developments for the raid in. Thank you Max LP for not only using your Helm Biscuits to shout out Minerva, but also for allowing us to get a little bit of a look at the northwestern part of the United States and Bonnie Lake. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, give what you can, take what you need, and it's a great day for baseball. Rangers, Florida, and hockey, and a lot of baseball games tonight. Going to be a raid over to Dr. Dynastic, so hold tight. We'll take you over to Dr. Dynastic in just a minute. And again, I am back on Monday after Spore. Spore is going to do a PTCS episode Monday morning at around 11 a.m. Eastern. I will be on after that and then have a couple guests on my Tuesday show talking bronze, iron, PTCS, and the top cards in the 5L and 6L. A couple more days to enter that to try and finish in the top 4. Okay, let's do the giveaway. Closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Giveaway is now closed. All right, got to be in chats. Got to be in chats. So please let me know if you're in chats. The winning keeps on going. B-Dub 30 cents. We will add an extra 5 packs on that. Congratulations. So you'll get 10 packs today, 5 from trivia, 5 from the late bird giveaway. B-Dub is hot today, B-Dub. Maybe you should get in contact with Don't Cut the D-Block Dragon and help him out with his live perfect polls because he's having a few issues there. Thank you guys once again. Monday, stay tuned. Dr. Dynastic. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can shine every day. Have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. ETCS qualifying ends on Sunday.
I'd like to pass it on to you. I believe what he said to be true. He said we're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day, and the sun is shining in this rainy city, and the sun is shining. Oh, well, isn't it a pity? And every year has its share of tears, but every now and then it's gonna rain. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day.
See you next episode.